Well, right. I mean, I think that clearly those were illegally cast votes. I don't think there's any question about that. In the state of Florida, convicted sex offenders are not eligible to vote. And people convicted of homicide are not eligible to vote. So that's just the reality. So those were, I think everyone agrees, those were 20 votes cast in 2020 that were illegally cast votes. And that we did do the voters of Florida approved a constitutional amendment in 2018 saying if you're a felon, you can have your rights restored automatically to vote, but not for those two categories. And so that was obviously the law. Everybody knew that. So the question is, if you have like a third party group or someone telling somebody, yeah, you know, you're a convicted rapist, but you can vote, that obviously is false. And that may expose some of those groups to liability because clearly, if you're involved in some type of voter mobilization, you know what the law is or not what the law is. And if you're doing that, you're making a conscious decision to evade the law. And here's the thing, it's like, you know, some of these groups, you wonder where their values are. I mean, you're relying on convicted rapists to get what you want at the polls? No thank you on that one. I mean, I think that that's wrong. So our view is we want all voters who are lawful to vote to be able to vote. But if someone votes illegally, they could have canceled your vote out. How do you feel about that? They could cancel out the vote of some World War II veteran who fought, you know, to preserve our freedoms. And so it is important that we're upholding the law. And I think this will help show people and disabuse them of maybe any lack of clarity that they have about what the rules are in Florida and what the rules are not. Javier.